All right, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Left Side View with Rahul and Amitabh. So, this is the preview episode of the midweek matches. Amitabh, what are we going to talk about in this podcast?
Hi guys. We will deviate a little from our normal way of previewing matches. We don't generally preview top matches until unless the semi-final stage. But there are some mouth-watering clashes in the Coppa Italia, so we just have to do it. And apart from that, there are some Premier League matches. So let's start with Premier League itself. On Tuesday, we have Newcastle against Everton. Both the teams going through a lot of changes in the January transfer window. Rahul,
I think, yeah,
predictions?
one of the pick of the matches, I guess, in the Premier League. Newcastle with their new signings, and Everton obviously with their new signings and new manager. A little difficult to call on, to be honest, this match. But I want Everton to win again, like because of my soft spot for Frank Lampard. 2-1 Everton.
What you want? That is the heart. What does the head say?
My heart says 2-1 Everton, head says 1-all.
Yeah, for somehow even I get the strange draw vibe from this match. I guess all the recruits will be playing for Newcastle for the first time, and even some of the new recruits may feature for Everton. Not really sure about Van der Beeks or Dele Alli's fitness right now. So let's see. But again, even I think this has a draw written all over it, and maybe something that both the teams will be happy with. Then we have West Ham against Watford. Watford drew on Saturday against Burnley. West Ham, they almost were knocked out in the FA Cup by Kinder Master. I mean, one of the lower division teams. At home, I think United should have Watford's number. Rahul?
I don't know, like I've got a bad feeling about this one. I think because this is like one of the initial matches under Roy Hodgson, so maybe Watford could have just the new manager bounce. And maybe just for sake, like just to be different, I guess I'll predict a Watford win.
Okay, okay. That bounce was not evident against Burnley, but okay, point taken. Now, talking of Burnley, they host Manchester United. Maybe Newcastle and Everton is the most interesting match to watch as neutrals, but this definitely will get a lot of media attention as usual. United being knocked out by Middlesbrough on Friday in the FA Cup. Burnley again fresh off a nil-nil draw at home. What do you think, Rahul?
I think it's gonna be a draw for some reason. I think Weghorst is gonna score. I think, yeah, I've got a feeling it's gonna be a draw.
I think Burnley will win 1-0. Let's see.
But yeah, like both of us are not predicting United to win.
Yeah, I mean, something seriously wrong, and I don't know if I think their purchase of Ronaldo now in hindsight, I think it has backfired huge. I mean, big time. Um, Not with respect to performance, but I don't know what kind of senior figure, because now Ronaldo is a senior figure in the dressing room. What kind of senior figure, a mentor he is. I mean, there are the tantrums on substitutions. He always wants the ball to be passed to him. He always shoots. He never passes the ball. So I think, given the difficulties they were already under, I mean, this is the success baggage now.
Uh,
Okay, let's move. Yeah, no.
Actually, yeah. So again, we don't really know for sure uh, what the atmosphere is in the dressing room because of the Mason Greenwood controversy, and on top of that, even the new controversy involving Ragnick and Lingard. Like Ragnick said that Lingard did not want to be involved, wanted some time to clear his mind, and then Lingard said that he never said anything like that. He was available for selection. So clearly, there's just something not right. I'm not really sure if it's miscommunication or players just not getting behind Ragnick, not believing in him. But yeah, it's not something that's just an on-field issue.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, it is so difficult to, for the lack of a better word, bow down to the authority of someone that you know will, disappear in the summers. So again, United's problem. We just enjoy the show. On Wednesday, we have Manchester City against Brentford. Do you expect Brentford to win, Rahul, here, away from home?
No, no.
Okay, we
Easiest
just move
prediction.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Norwich against Palace. I think we can let this one go. Tottenham against Southampton. Now Tottenham. Now these are the matches that they have to like catch up with the rest of the league. Basically, every match is a final for them if they want to secure that fourth position, assuming that we have the third position locked up. Important match for them. I am not really sure if the new recruits,
Bentancur
the
and Kulusevski,
yeah, did they appear? Did they feature in the FA Cup match?
they were on the bench. I'm not really sure. I mean, I didn't see the match, but they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
on the bench.
So,
I'm pretty sure they would have actually. I'm pretty sure they would have.
again, with 3 4 days of training more, so I'm sure that they'll make their Premier League debut. Um, I think Tottenham will win this 2-0. Rahul?
Yes. So on paper, you would say that they are the favorites. I still remember the corresponding fixture actually ended in a 1-1 draw. I think there was a goal that Kane scored that was not given. I mean, Southampton had a player sent off and still. So yeah, like you said, it's games like these wherein Tottenham need to get better. So yes, you are right. In the match, uh, in the weekend against Brighton, Kulusevski also came on as a substitute, and Bentancur also came on as a substitute. So yeah, both of them have already made their debut in a way. So let's see if they are in contention to start or they still come off the bench. Uh, but yes, I think Tottenham are the favorites to win this match.
Okay, and then we have Aston Villa against two Leeds, two high flying teams. Mm, Leeds to win it. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Villa to win it 3-1. Rahul?
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah.
Okay, and on Thursday we have Liverpool against Leicester. In the reverse fixture, Leicester actually won after being knocked out by Liverpool in the Carling Cup. So I think Salah will be back by then. I don't know whether he'll get into the team straight away. Not only due to his exhaustion, but because the others, especially Jota and else, have been playing well. Um, I just hope, but again, Leicester haven't been knocked out. Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking maybe I'll say a draw, but no, no, no. Liverpool all the way. They should get the job done here. Rahul?
I was reading a stat that Leicester, I think in the last four matches away from home, they've conceded three goals in all four of them. So obviously, I don't have any affiliation with Liverpool or with Brendan Rodgers. But then, if Leicester lose this match, which is okay, like if they lose like a 1-0, but then if this match turns into again drubbing a 3-0 or a 4-0 mauling, then maybe questions will be asked of Rodgers. And honestly speaking, I've never been a big fan of Rodgers. Like, uh, I think Leicester have a better squad uh, than what he's able to get out of that squad. I think Leicester can, like again, the defending FA Cup champions, even beat Manchester City in the Community Shield at the beginning of the season. I know they've had a lot of injuries, but then just look at the signings. I'm not really entirely convinced of the signings that they've made. Uh, Maybe Daka again, a little young, so it will take some time. Somare again from French league will take some time, but then not entirely convinced with someone like Yannick Westergaard. I'm not sure if that has been a good signing. So yeah, a little bit of criticism again rests with Rogers. Again, maybe we talked about this before, or maybe we didn't. But then in a way, I kind of feel like even he has taken Leicester as far as he can. Maybe he gets a lot of credit for what he did at Celtic, but then it was Celtic, it was the Scottish League. Even Gerrard won the league at Rangers. I don't know.
Yeah, again, I understand where you're coming from. Maybe again, I'm no one to say anything of that sort, and I don't mean this in any condescending way. But maybe Rogers is a B plus manager, and that's all. He has done well. He did well at Swansea. He was at Swansea, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So right from there, his teams have played well. But then again, there's a ceiling to everything, and yeah, right now, I mean, all this can, the debate and the argument can, like, we can do it until the cows come home. But right now, his main attention, his main focus will be arresting the downfall that his team have somehow slumped into. Um, again, back to the match round predictions.
Liverpool to win.
Any
Not sure of
scoreline?
the score line, but 2-0, I guess. Let's say 2-0. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's a 3-0 for Liverpool. And finally, we have Wolves against Arsenal. Again, two teams that are more or less they have been in good form over the past few weeks. Wolves at home at the Molineux. Arsenal they had the weekend off, did not feature in the FA Cup match. So Rahul,
I think, yeah. I've got a feeling that Arsenal will win this match. I think usually the manager who wins the Manager of the Month award in the next match, that manager's team loses. So I think Bruno Lage won the Manager of the Month. So I've got a feeling maybe Wolves will lose this match. Yeah, not a valid rationale for
uh,
a prediction, but yeah.
great reasoning once again. I think that is. I think this match is a draw. Um, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Coppa Italia. Tuesday we have Inter against Roma. Mourinho against his old club. See, at the end of the day, this is a tough match, so I don't know how important strategy will be, because generally, even in the last round, we saw a lot of high scoring matches with teams basically going for it. Um, Inter licking their wounds. I think they'll try and have a comeback of sorts before they face Napoli in the weekend. Roma, they felt aggrieved. A last minute alleged winner could have been so good for them, especially with Atalanta losing. So how do you see this match, Rahul? I think Inter will win 4-2.
Okay. Well, yeah. So Roma have already lost the season to Inter Milan 3-0 at home, which in and that match looked like it didn't look like a match for two teams. Trying to finish in the top four. I mean, there was a clear difference between the two sides when these two last met. But since then, Roma have in a way improved. I think they started the season with a back four, then switched to a back five, and now have again switched to at times a back three, back four. But both teams dropped points at the weekend. Roma against Genoa, Inter against Milan. I think that's the thing. Like Inter Milan will have an eye on their match against Napoli, but at the same time, they've got a much bigger squad than Roma. Whereas Roma and Mourinho, he only trusts like this 13, 14 players. So even though he will have a chance to rotate, but he will not rotate, I think he will probably play the same 11. And in a way, I understand that as well because one, they don't really have a big squad, and two, Mourinho always takes cup competitions very seriously because he knows that they are his best bet of winning a trophy, like which is what he did at United as well. I mean, he knew that he was not going to win a league title at United, but then won the Europa League in his first season. Uh, I think it could be a draw after 90 minutes. It could even go to penalties.
And then who wins?
Well, I hope Roma win if it goes to penalty.
Hope. Okay. The next match is on Wednesday. AC Milan against Lazio. Hmm, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, AC Milan to win. 2-1.
I think Lazio will win. So I'm going by the logic that I think AC Milan are mainly focused on the league, especially after this match. They will feel that they can actually get a like they can actually win the league, especially if Inter Milan now drop points against Napoli, then AC Milan will be in great position. And again, not saying that they don't really have the biggest squad, but then there's a clear gap in their backup and their first choice players. So if they decide to rest players, then yes. Mm, whereas for someone like Lazio, they know that this is their best chance of winning a trophy. So I kind of do feel like that will like that's the whole thing, with these matches because these are not league matches, so you just don't know right now what kind of substitution or rotation you will see. So I'm just assuming that that will play a major part, and that's the reason why I'm saying Lazio to win.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah. See, these are just predictions. Obviously, had we known, then as I always say, we would have drawn and placed bets. Um, on Thursday we have Atalanta against Fiorentina. Mm, Atlanta to win, and then we have Juventus against Sassuolo. Juventus to win. So Inter, AC Milan, Atlanta, and Juventus going through for me. Rahul.
Well, first talk about let's first like I'll first talk about Juventus versus Sassuolo. So Juventus have already lost to Sassuolo at home 2-1. But then yeah, this match with the arrival of Sakari and Vlahovic, I think yeah, Sassuolo will sorry, Juventus will win this match. Uh, now I think out of the four matches, I think let's talk about the Atlanta versus Fiorentina match. I think that in my opinion is the most difficult match to call because Atlanta also lost, Fiorentina also lost. Uh, whereas we just don't know how Fiorentina are going to react now. Like, was that just a one game blip? And we'll see someone like Arthur Cabral or other players getting back to their best, or will it actually take some time for these players to adapt to Serie A? And then again, I think it's at Atlanta Stadium, right? So we've already talked about Atlanta's home form. Like if there's a match that could actually be goalless and then go to penalties, it's this one.
Come on, who goes through?
Atlanta.
Okay, so we have, except for the Milan Lazio game, we have gone for the same teams. And I was just thinking about it. Um, if our predictions go through, of course, we'll have great semifinals. And if upsets happen, then we'll have great quarterfinals. So I think as audience, it's a win-win situation for us.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, with Serie A. The fact that they've got so many top teams that we even broke our own rule of talking about some quarterfinals of cup competitions because all of these teams are big teams. So all these matches are big matches.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's about it for the midweek action across Europe. That brings us to the end of our podcast, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Yeah. So we'll be back now with I think the review of these matches. So see you then,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
Bye.